board upholding his Facebook ban, but ordering a review. The former president firing back. Hallie Jackson with late details now.
Facebook forbidden still for the former president for now, but the company's independent oversight board considers clear, proportionate next steps.
We must now consider how we can evolve our approach.
Mr. Trump, who's still banned from Twitter and YouTube, is calling his suspensions a total disgrace, raising broader implications about the power of a platform.
What it's going to start is a move, I hope, towards more accountability and democratization of private platforms.
Aged, dangling his strongest hint yet he may run again.
I think people are going to be very, very happy when I make a certain announcement.
Now, President Biden weighing in.
They're in the midst of significant.
The two, who were 18 and 19 at the time, said they acted in self-defense, mistaking the plainclothes officer for a drug dealer after an apparent deal gone wrong. Now to an NBC News exclusive. New insights into Rudy Giuliani dig up dirt on Joe Biden when he was trying to win the Democratic nomination. Andrea Mitchell is in Ukraine for us tonight with more.
Tonight, a first-person account of how Rudy Giuliani was trying to damage Joe Biden's campaign. From a man who listened in.
This is what Texas DPS agents say they're seeing more of each and every night. Rafts full of women and children making the dangerous trek across the Rio Grande. They're saying they're having to patrol more of this area because federal resources are stretched so thin.
After being forcibly separated in 2017 during the Trump administration. Lester?
All right, Gabe, thanks. In Mexico City, families are demanding answers after the train overpass collapse that killed at least 25 people.
Personal income rising 21% and stocks at historic highs. Some people are trading in work from home to enjoy an early retirement. But for other older Americans, losing a job during the pandemic and facing few prospects left them little choice. But
we're the same, we have something in common. It was just a really great thing to see that I was able to impact that student.
A teacher turning a disability into a special ability.
I can really show up and...
It absolutely is true. First of all, I got a gift.
Oh, thank you. What is it?
I know.
I love gifts.
We're into the face mask thing out here in California, so I thought I would get you one.
Hannity supports Caitlyn. He's not allowed to. He's on the news. Okay.
Recalled Gavin Newsom.
By the way.
73. I graduated from college in Iowa. I packed up my 63 VW Bug and drove across the country, everything I owned in the back seat. And I was coming to California, that same spirit. Go to Sacramento, surround myself with some of the smartest people out there. I am an outsider. I understand that. Smartest people out there, because now I'm on a race for solutions. I need to find somebody was walking by and heard a moan, and they said, oh my God, somebody's alive in here, and pulled him out, and he wound up going on and living a very good life.
I mean, they thought he was dead.
He thought he was dead. Yeah, he had the tag on his foot and everything. But went on to live a good life. When World War II was breaking out, he wanted to fight. And so he joined the 5th Ranger Battalion, landed with the first boats on Omaha Beach. 360. I'm not going up Omaha Beach. I'm going up again in Sacramento. But we have to change things. I love this country. I'm a patriot. I love this state. The state's done so much. But you know what? California's worth fighting for. And that's what I'm doing.
Let's talk about, I want to, in the course of the time we have here together,
right.
I want to get specific.
Okay.
A very specific issue.
Up to special interests, makes his decision as a politician in special interests, and the hypocrisy that is going on right now. It's like there's one set of rules for Sacramento, and there's another 5 million votes. They got 2.1. But of course, the Democrats had to verify every signature. Mm-hmm. Isn't it shocking?
It doesn't shock me.
And eventually they had wound up after they disallowed on. But I'm really fighting against the hypocrisy that's going on at that. He's been bad on every issue. He's bad on taxes. Obviously, the most taxed state in the nation. He's been horrible for business. Obviously, companies are started out as a compassionate disruptor. And then I was thinking the other day, I think I'm more of a thoughtful disruptor. I have common sense. Okay, I see what's going on, and I see no common sense in politics and why they're doing it, besides only for political reasons. Socially, I've been much more progressive all my life. I get it. People do need help. You know, we need programs. But you cannot have social programs without an economy. It doesn't happen. You don't care. Honestly, I like everybody. I'm friends with everybody.
I don't like everybody. There are people I don't like in life. But
I can get along with anybody, Sean. You know, I can get along. So honestly, I don't really care if you're a Republican, a Democrat. Bring this state back, and to give the power of this state back to the people and not to special interests in Gavin Newsom.
Now let's get to specifics.
Uh-oh.
No, uh-oh.
Let's go. Hit me with it.
California is a sanctuary state.
Yes. I am not on that. We need to spend some money to have a fair and equitable immigration system in this state.
Gavin Newsom, for the record, he's given $500 checks to illegal immigrants.
Yes.
Guaranteeing health care for illegal immigrants.
Right.
What would you do different? For example, if you could, would you continue building the border wall?
I am all for the wall. I would secure the wall. We can't have a state, we can't have a country without a secure wall. The people that are here, we are a compassionate country, okay? We are a compassionate state. Some help. I mean, some people we're going to send back, okay? No question about that. But I have met, okay, he's an asset to this state and to this country. But he's been trying for 17 years to get citizenship. He says, I'm hoping...
Did he come in illegally, or did he stay over?
I think it was on a visa.
On a visa.
Yeah, this other job where I met him. And he is the nicest, greatest guy. He would make... I would do everything for him to stay here. And you have to deal with it. We have to monitor.
Is the day on which white people and their coworkers order margaritas at Chili's. This is actually a historically important day for all North Americans. It celebrates Mexico beating back the French at the Battle of Cinco de Mayo. The best taco bowls are made in Trump Tower Grill. I love Hispanics. That's a tweet that really has it all. It's got an advertisement for his own restaurant. He brazenly and ridiculously tries to Hispanics. It's got a pile of food. It's got a golf trophy there for some reason, and a smile that says, "It's my 4th birthday." A number of Trump publicans weighed in on his Facebook ban today, including QAnon Congresswoman Lauren Boebert, who tweeted...
Personal account with 88 million followers.
Replies, comments, or even likes. The only person speaking freely, or even at all, is him. Finally, he can speak freely and safely with himself on his new web. I'm not 100% sure, but I think he just started a blog, really, is all he did, right, with President Trump at Mar-a-Lago. He's in great spirits. We spent the evening talking about working together to retake the House and Senate in 2022. And let's look at this photograph a little bit more closely, because, first of all, look at Trump's body language. He is so ready to go off the seat. Not a chance these two had dinner. He gave Ted Cruz coffee and a glass of water and sent him to the Marriott down the street. By the way, that table, that's where they seat you at a wedding in hell. Write your tweet. If it detects anything untoward, you get a message that says, want to review this before tweeting? We're asking people to review replies with potentially harmful or offensive language. And then you have to decide if you still want to tweet what you wrote. And irreparable reputational harm. That's right. It causes harm to the reputations of those of us who like to get a handy in a squirrel costume every once in a while. I don't know. I don't think I like this new thing. You hear that? Eric Trump can't get wood anymore. But go on.
You're not seeing that. You're seeing a very, very sleepy, quiet, rather boring administration in there. Love him or not, the one thing that no American will ever say is that...
At least from one kid.
We're very, very close getting back to school. And I think that the way that our new president is handling things is a very good way, and we would not have gone to this if it was.
You know, as more Americans get vaccinated, mask use is going down. Fewer people are wearing masks. Vaccinated people are wearing masks less, which makes sense, but unvaccinated people are also not.
Who would have ever thought we were going to be saying that? A reopening.
America's back in business, but not everyone loves the plan. Namely, a nefarious gang of ne'er-do-wells named...
The experts.
The experts? The experts. Hoity-toity, think they know better than us.
Listening to the experts being wrong on everything.
Don't these experts trust the American people?
The experts have been telling us hundreds of thousands of people are going to die.
Yeah, those stupid experts.
Hello.
Great one, Laura. What else?
There's more than ample evidence that hydroxychloroquine saves lives.
Right.
Now they're saying that 134,000 could die by COVID by August. What?
Do you believe that Biden is the legitimately elected president of the United States?
Yeah, I do. That was the heart of my objection. That was the objection that I filed. In fact, the Supreme Court, the Pennsylvania Supreme Court, did not hear
the case because there was an appeals court that ruled that the case lacked merits. So it's difficult for a court to rule on the merits when they don't exist.
Well, no, hold on. No, you can't have it both ways, Kat. No, you can't have it both ways. You can't. Listen, it's an important point. Don't try to censor, cancel, and silence me here. You raised the issue.
Senator,
so if you raise the issue.
Yeah. He complained about being canceled, silenced, while a guest on a major media. It will always be our mission to amplify a variety of voices and viewpoints. At the same time, we take seriously our larger public responsibility as citizens and cannot support Senator Hawley after his role in what became a dangerous threat to our democracy and freedom.
Plaza, and I waved to him, gave him the thumbs up, pumped my fist to him, and thanked him for being there. And they had every right to do that.
His defense, they were peaceful when he went to show his support for them. Capitol was a bad idea. Hawley still promoted the very idea that spurred the break-in just a few hours later, baselessly undermining the election results.
This is the place where those objections are to be heard. The last 6 weeks, the radical left, their corporate allies, the liberal media, have tried to cancel me, censor me, expel me, shut me down, stop me from representing.
And don't forget, as he complains about being silenced, he also has a platform so exclusive that only 99 other Americans have access to it, the floor of the United States Senate. He holds the mic there, he talks into the mic, and he knows it. He's a smart man who sees opportunity in acting like a martyr. No, Josh Hawley is not being canceled. He's facing minor consequences, something he is certainly familiar with as the father to small children. But something we parents to small children are...
Pre-fight battle between Paul's... back and forth, nose to nose.
I'm a real with some of the best. And we know Canelo was one of the best, on and on. So I've been in there with guys, big, strong.
I thought this was going to be kind of cute. We're going to put on...
About the marginalized, oppressed, private plane owners thinking of leaving. This is how bad it is in California, guys. The private plane owners, they are having to see homeless people on the way to their hangar. And I've watched this 3 times. I'm going to watch it now a 4th time with you. I can't make heads or tails out of this answer. Take a look.
I stick with my statements that I made. I think we have to make sure that the integrity of girls... There's more to it than just what I said, because I just said biological boys in sports. There's more to it than that. And I think in the future, I will explain more of that. But for me, as higher than the general public, and for me to be a role model for them, to be out there. I am running for governor of the state of California. Who would have ever thunk that? We've never even had a governor.
But some are mad at you.
That's I don't, you know, I move on. I want to be a role model, and I think and to be a leader. And I think the most important thing as a leader that you can do is
burn down after I had just left the state.
Yes. Yes, forest management is extremely important. Yeah. Just like at my house, and it's not even forest management at my house. The reason my house made it, because they say you have to keep a little bit of preparation.
So there it is. I mean, guys, just do the forest management and everything will be fine. Why do we keep talking about this? Just manage the forest and that's it. And if you thought that was Trumpian, in this next clip, Caitlyn
has a press conference that says the state is opening up July 15th. I'm laying there in bed and watching this and I'm saying, yes, it's already working.
So there it is. Caitlyn Jenner may be responsible for COVID restrictions loosening in
Kamala Harris. Give me your assessment of those three people.
What I liked about Donald Trump is he was a disruptor, you know, but he came in and shook the system up. I think he did some things that I agreed with, some things I didn't agree with.
You were critical on transgender issues.
On trans issues, LGBT issues, I was more hopeful at the beginning. And Biden, I don't think I've agreed with anything. I don't think since he's been in there, he has done anything for the American worker, maybe other ones. So it is a 180-degree turn in our country.
He thanks Caitlyn Jenner for doing the interview. And Jenner brings up the private plane again and says, let's go for a flight. And Hannity just looks visibly uncomfortable.
Caitlyn Jenner, thank you for being with us.
It was my pleasure. Always a pleasure.